Welcome, everyone, and glad to have you with us from Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Hockey and all of his friends ready to go and amped up for what we have in store. The Gamecocks will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Gibson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Longhorns offense will get the first crack at it here. And here's the man they rally around. The offense lining up for a first down play. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. They're going to go right back to him on first down. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Going to try to get it himself. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. And the Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Quarterbacks have a hard job. They got to drop back and try to see the whole field and then see the rush coming to him. But you could tell he did a really good job scrambling outside the pocket, improvising, making a play with his feet, and then getting the first down.
Really need positive yards on second down. After the incompletion, they'll snap it from the 44. To throw, it's Sellers. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. It would have been a 54-yarder if they'd tried the field goal. Instead, they'll try to convert on fourth and short. They'll try to pick up the first. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. The Gamecocks will snap it on first and 10.
And in these situations, you're never looked at poorly, right? You can go for these situations because it's a really long field goal, so it's not a guaranteed make, or I can be aggressive offensively, and I like the choice. Be aggressive, get the first down. Nice job by the offense.
The give on the inside. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job, nice play call by the offense.
And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. They'll run this play from the pistol. The give to the lone running back. He locked up and held on to bring him down.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave them nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down.
And another nice game by the offense. All right, defense. We got to change something up here. They're putting a big drive together, play after play, having a lot of success. How do we break their rhythm? How do we give them something that can create a tackle for a loss or a sack or something to get momentum back on my side?
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina. And the extra point makes it 14-3. They took it 71 yards down the field and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Gibson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably... And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Handoff to the lone back. Still on his feet at the 45. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Give to the running back. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. And the Gamecocks look to keep this drive humming. They'll run it from the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The offense in hurry-up mode. They'll go right back to it. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. The Gamecocks will line it up on 1st and 10. The inside handoff. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Back to throw, it's Sellers. He's got the tight end. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Snagged in the middle, it's Roberts. There to make the stop, but he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a 1st down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw. He caught it! And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Quick pass on the fly motion. Give him 6. Touchdown Gamecocks! He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone, it's Gibson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Running out of time here in the 1st half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best.
On 1st down, here comes this offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Finds the tight end. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Harbor. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Out of the backfield, he's open. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Fires toward the end zone. And the ball is intercepted. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Longhorns will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They opened this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the 2nd half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They'll throw it on first down. Moves around to clear up the vision. Fires to the big fella. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. From the gun, give on the inside.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
They'll run it from the gun. Made a little something out of that run. He picked up a couple down to the 14. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He's got it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Gamecocks moving quickly to the line. They'll try to run it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes continue to feed this man the ball.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm. First down here for the offense. Back to the ground game on the left. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Sellers. Starting to feel a little pressure. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Got his man quickly. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously, the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Tackled, but he has a 1st down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the 1st down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to it. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that 1st down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Tanner. And they'll move the chains with the 1st down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. 1st down to start the drive after the break. On the move. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Gonna run it. It's Roberts. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. On 4th down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 2nd and goal for this offense. Wide out in motion. A jet sweep pass. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
Well, when you're backed up on the goal line like this, you've got to play quick with your eyes. You've got to be able to react to where the football is. It's not easy to do on these jet sweeps, but the defense did it there.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He got it. And now the lead is even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll bring it out. It's Gibson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field.
First down here for the offense. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He leaves it with his back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. The Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry up. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Power football with the run. He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop it. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Gets away from 1. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. At the 35, he's open. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards, pick him up and put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping.
The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Leaves it with the running back. Just steamrolling the defense. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
That's going to do it for us.